Hey, so you guys are about to watch a video. Look, I have to preface it by saying that what you're going to see seems kind of off the wall or weird, and but if you've been watching my videos long enough, that's not a surprise to you. But I often talk about how the muscular system and the visceral system, you know, your physiological strength, and the energetic system, how it's all one thing, and how the muscular system can be manipulated or is manipulated by the psychology of the individual or the energetic strength of an individual. So oftentimes what will happen is through bioenergetic therapy, but also through different forms of manual therapy, which you'll see me experiencing in this video, you can trigger emotion. Right? Now, of course, I'm trained in bioenergetics, so I know how to seduce emotion. I know how to get it out of my body. But what you're going to see is my friend Taylor, who you've met perhaps in another video, is working on parts of my body where I know, because I know myself and I've been doing this for long enough, that there are certain types of emotions that are trapped. Namely, within the stomach, there are joyful, giggly feelings, right? And up in the neck in particular. And this is pretty common for most people. There's a lot of trapped anger, a lot of trapped rage. And through bioenergetics, we can use exercises to get the rage out. We can use stretches to get the emotions out, rage, laughter, tears, whatever they are. But also through working in the actual tissue, you can open a floodgate of emotion. I'm not going to cite any resources here because you guys know that I read Lowen, Alexander Lowen, Wilhelm Reich. A lot of this stuff is very, in the more contemporary authors, you've got Berselli and Levine. These are guys who they call this trauma release. I mean, we all have got different types of trauma, so you could look up some of Berselli, I forget his last name, but Trauma Release Exercises is an excellent book, as well as some of the stuff by Peter Levine. Those guys are kind of on the forefront in the science of trauma relief. So that's it. Enjoy this video. So I'm pretty motile, meaning I can express through my body pretty easily.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, you touch upon those trigger points that would release emotional, the floodgate in that way, but you have to feel safe. I'm just retarded, but you gotta feel safe.
Yeah.
And not judged. So a practice, depending on what you want to ultimately do, I'm just sharing these ideas with you. A practice where you can give people room to not only support the muscular tension, but release the emotional tension that's associated with it. It's on the same spectrum. They're just different ends of it.
Well, that's the whole thing about integrating neuromuscular, neurosomatic therapy with being a holistic lifestyle coach and being a massage therapist in general. If you're getting to the holistic aspect of things, you need to create a safe space. You need to let the person know that it's an okay place for you to express yourself in any way that you need to. Because ultimately, I'm here to help you overcome your own personal obstacles as well, for each individual. So I'm sure we all understand what going through strife is like. We all have peaks and valleys at certain times in our life, and that's part of it.
So there was laughter here. I told you there was going to be an outburst of rage. I warned you, right?
Yeah, you did. You told me.
There was going to be an outburst because I know specifically this side. See, for example, what Dr. Glazier had me do, which was, I mean, you're 10 times. You're a hand man. You know how to get your hand in there. It would be sort of like this: stretch, turn, breathe.
Yeah.
And I would stay like this
Until the muscle releases.
until all of a sudden
the emotional aspect of it expresses itself as well.
Yeah, it's crazy because, I mean, yours is faster. You get in there and bang, you hit it.
Yeah.
Where if I stay like this for 10 minutes, then it just goes bang, and then it comes out.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that actually, the tissue work will stimulate and catalyst that reaction.
Yeah.
Absolutely.